As of 1 week ago, Alex and I had not ridden in any tuk-tuks on our world trip so far. The last couple of days, we've ridden one every single day. Today, we actually hired one for the whole day to take us about an hour outside of Kampot to Bokor National Park. I can say unequivocally that this is the most unique national park that I've ever been to. On our way into the park, we saw a bunch of macaque monkeys. A lot of tourists and locals feed them, so they just kind of line the road and wait for people. Our first stop of the day was the Lokye Mao statue. I had read in some places that this was a Buddhist statue, but our guide told us that it's actually a Hindu goddess. And as you can see here, it has a really beautiful view of the mountains. So what makes this place so unique is that it's technically a national park. I think it was established as a national park in the early 90s, but there are also a lot of abandoned buildings from when the French were in power in the 1930s. And apparently a massive Cambodian company has a 99-year lease to develop the land. And we heard that Chinese investors in the last 10 years have also attempted to build some hotels, resorts, and casinos. So it's this really interesting mix of partially built, and abandoned buildings. The weather here was also kind of crazy. We had moments like this, followed very quickly with moments like this, where we could barely see anything. This is our tour guide describing to us that there is a rainforest down below. The men assumed the obligatory observation stance. It was about this time of the day that Alex and I realized we were wearing basically the exact same outfit. We ended our tour at the pagoda, where we sat and crossed our fingers that the fog would clear up so we could watch the sunset. Things were not looking hopeful, so we grabbed ourselves a consolation beer. Then, right at sunset, the clouds broke a little bit and we were able to see the coastline and the rainforest below. We enjoyed that for a little bit before hopping back in our tuk-tuk and driving about an hour back into the city for dinner.